Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. The pirate nigga, man. That was, you gonna lie. I remember watching that shit sophomore year in Denver. I was like,
It's a good anime.
One of the greatest. One season, one and done.
The guy that made Cowboy Bebop.
I'm pretty sure he was ashamed of the Netflix version.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't?
It
I didn't watch it yet, so I can't.
was like a 6.75. They did a good job on Spike. They took Jet too literal, so his name's Jet Black. So they made him a black character. Vicious wasn't scary, so that's probably where they fell off. But I digress.
Dude had the white hair, right?
Yeah.
That's why certain things shouldn't be remade, bro. It needs to just be left alone. Could you imagine if they did like a live action Neon? Is it Neon?
Evangelion?
Yeah, Genesis. Would that work?
I have more faith in robot stuff than I do anything else.
Easy to translate. I get it.
You know what it is, party people? It's another exciting episode of the Black Man Can't Jump podcast.
Yeah.
I am one of your hosts, Black Kid Nick. This is For Reals. And we're back. We're better. What's new with you, my man?
Oh, apparently we on Call of Duty time right about now, so could get the call any day, man. I'm working on my Canadian as we speak. You feel me? I'm going
So for
north
the
of the
people
border.
that don't know what you're talking about and that don't watch the news, what are you talking about?
Oh, well, the leader of the free world decided enough was enough, and he sent them things to them folks over in Iran. You know what I'm talking about? So,
Well, there were two things that happened.
one,
First, the leader of Iran said death to Americans,
he was talking out the side of his mouth. See, they don't understand.
and they got intel that Iran had nuclear
Had some
missile facilities.
some nukies, huh?
Well, I don't think they got the full nukes. I think they were in production.
What this kind of reminds me of, like when W was in office and he was trying to convince they got weapons of mass destruction. They got weapons. That nigga Trump was like, man, just go ahead and handle that shit. If they got it, cool. If they don't, they ain't gonna have it no more either way. So it's like I gotta make something happen. I gotta make something shake. And if I don't, I look like a chump to the rest of the world.
I'll say this: Iran has some of the radicals of Iran have been very dangerous.
Of course, I'm not. Yeah.
So I take it seriously.
Yeah, when the motherfuckers say death to America.
Yeah. the same way you got to take it serious. Like when somebody's like, "I'll fucking kill you." So
So now that we're on this subject, is he eligible for the Nobel Peace Prize?
well,
Is he a
well, good buddy, well, good brother. The key
yeah,
word in that is peace.
peace?
It's not death.
I mean,
It's peace.
but
So I
think
think
about it. When there's
that
no, I guess when there's
disqualifies him.
no living enemies, whoever those enemies might be at that time, if they not walking and talking, there's peace. They lying still.
Uh,
It's not the peace that we envision. Like, everybody walking around as John the Baptist and Pope Julian the 18th and all them old niggas. I'm talking about we just getting along type. Like, it's not that.
I mean, Iran attacked us back. They attacked the
The
army base.
the embassy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, hey man. Why did they get them folks out sooner?
in Qatar, there were no injuries.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But they should have seen that coming.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm glad that there were no injuries.
right.
But,
Yeah, we don't want everybody need to go home and be safe. But at the same time, I guess you can't be talking that talk if you don't know what you own.
the world is an interesting place right now between that and ICE and the riots in Los Angeles and California.
That's why space is the place, sir.
Would you go?
I would definitely consider it. It's like
That was the thing. They sent 5,000 people to Mars.
Yeah, and they're not coming back.
They are not.
I
was all for it when I thought I could come back.
Yeah, I would want to be able to return somehow, some way.
Like I was all for it. Like, yo, it was gonna be a story I told. Like, yo,
you
I
feel
went to
me?
Mars.
Yeah, like
Hey, man.
if Katy Perry can go up there and come back, how come I? Why the regular people just get sent?
She went to the outer layer of the
Earth, so that don't count.
Her and Ashton Kutcher.
So that
it's
doesn't
still
count.
cool to say you went to space.
That's like so they put the tip in basically. They didn't do nothing else.
That's a lot. That's like
they tipped space. The outer regions of Earth, excuse me.
Yeah, that still counts. You don't think so?
I mean, if you're not like outside of the joint and being able to look at the planet and see all the little cloud swirls and the water, the dead water and all the cool stuff the planet has to give, does it? I guess if you look around and see,
they've seen the void that is space.
Right, that's freaky, bro.
They
Why stop
looked
there?
at the sun with the bare naked eye. They saw the craters of the moon. Just saying.
Would you go
to the moon?
Yeah, start off with the moon. Moon.
Are you asking me would I like step foot, like put a suit on and come out
They're
of the
like,
ship?
hey, look.
Or are you asking me like would I go to like the outer layer, like past the ozone of the earth?
All right, boom. We got this 4-month trip. We need people to go up to the moon, scout it out.
It's like an experience.
Put some
like
stations up there. I'm talking like an expedition type situation. Up there for a month.
No.
Too long?
No. I'm okay.
You don't want
Space is scary.
America is too.
So if things get bad enough, what's your plan?
Like I said, space is the place, man. If I can't make it to space, I'll try to get as close as possible. I'll pull out my Alaska stuff. No, I'm not going back to Alaska for that. I ain't going back. Things get bad.
Alaska's in America, by the way.
I know, but you got to go through Canada to get to it, unless you're gonna be on the water, and I can't swim that good. And my
right tangle for you.
I think low key, you know what I'm saying. Unless you got to do a passport, you kind of SOL. You feel me? Or where I don't know where I can go.
You can go anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, I don't know where to go. feel like I'm a stranger. I'm a
Can
tourist everywhere I go.
you would be. Canada's pretty friendly. Mexico's affordable.
Mexico is affordable,
Uh,
friendly, fire. I don't know.
no, see that's the thing though. Like Canada and Mexico are so close.
Right.
Like, like if things hit the us being Sin City residents, we're in a state that has a big like armed force.
Yes, very
So
much so.
like
Shout out Nellis, man.
so like
Shout out them Thunderbirds.
it's like most of the states that are near bodies of water that are kind of like SOL.
So because
Cali,
we're inland,
Texas, yeah,
we have
Cali,
somewhat of a chance.
Texas, Oregon, Seattle,
Well, Seattle's already on some.
Alaska.
You see, that's why I can't go
Yeah.
back, bro.
Uh, I don't know. We'll see. Iran is a smaller country with like foreign affairs, man. Foreign affairs.
Geopolitical stuff is real nowadays, man.
Yeah. So how do you feel about ICE and the riots?
I feel nothing because we've been dealing with the same shit for 500 plus years.
Mm.
Difference is they just now. Here's my thing. Look, they only targeting, you know what I'm saying, the brown, the Latinos, you know, them folks. I'm pretty sure there's a couple Asians, a couple of them Kardashian type folks. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of them. They're not going after them.
So it's funny you said that. Um, little do people know, Chinese immigrants sneak in through Mexico.
That's a hell of a trip.
Yeah.
Where do they go? They fly to South
They
America,
yeah, and then they go through
come up,
the Mexican
okay.
Canal. Yeah.
All that just to get to
They
America.
pay yeah. My thing is if the living conditions are that bad where
Right,
you're from
right.
to where you're willing to
To go on that type of Pokemon trip, that's
facts.
a Pokemon trip, dog. That's a whole
Yeah.
nother
Region.
region, bro.
Facts. Um
Like,
mo-
look, go ahead. I want to ask you. I want to ask
no,
you.
I was gonna say if your life is that bad to where like you don't know where you're gonna live, get your next meal from,
Yeah,
the danger is that real, and you manage to sneak to another. I'm always for the finesse. If you manage to finesse your way all the way through, but then you can't get mad if they catch you. That's my thing. Like if you like, I have the same rule with bank robbers, cyber people that
got you.
hack systems.
Yeah,
Like if you manage to get away with it,
more power to you.
kudos. But if they
But
catch
catch
you,
you, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
yeah. So it's like all the people that ICE got at like the high school graduations, like you got to think outside the box,
I'm sorry.
like, and that, like
Like
as
you know,
unfortunate as it
that's
is, like
hot, bro.
as unfortunate as it is, like you had a good run. My thing, and that sounds terrible to say. My thing is that like
You
the
graduate,
people, no, no,
they,
no, no.
they
So the
give you a
people that,
diploma.
so like there are people that they themselves are illegal, but their children are American citizens, right?
Right, due to the whole ruling, yeah.
Right, right. So then the messed up part is that they take the parents away from the kids. But my thing is, if you were finessing for that long, why didn't you go legal? Because you were making the right amount of money to
Yeah,
where you could have
let's,
made the arrangements to become
let's
legal.
keep it a buck. If you was here in the 80s and 90s when Bill Clinton was getting his eggplant eaten up by Monica, when the money was somewhat good, and you didn't get your together at that point, I was reading the comments. Somebody said, if you've been selling uh, uh, tools and mechanical parts for 30 years and you ain't figured it out, they said it's time to go. So hey,
But the thing is that the peso compared to the U.S. dollar
not even close, right?
is like apples to watermelons. So like you were making apple money, and then you started making watermelon money, and you didn't divvy any of that towards your
Oh yeah, to your
legal affairs.
legal. If Scarface can do it, you can do it too.
I don't know. It's a
But
like I
hey, man,
said.
I don't know nothing about that. Hey, folks was. All I'm gonna say is this: our folks was stolen. We are technically stolen property
First off,
on foreign land.
we are beyond illegal. They stole us.
You feel me?
We like 10
This is
generations
yeah. Come on now.
of legal, so they're not even coming for us. But to
But you,
my brown and different shades of cinnamon brethren,
we
I
feel
mean,
we feel your pain. I cry a tear for you every now and then. But it's a cold world, man. It's a cold game. I blame Sleepy Joe. You feel me?
I say,
I blame Joe.
uh,
He should have died for us, man.
while, while we're on this note, the
Sure.
white rhino is officially extinct after 55 million years on the planet.
You know when you
It
say
is
White
extinct.
Rhino, I think of that scene from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective when he was in that.
There's no more rhinos. There's no more rhinos to climb out of, unless they're animatronic.
That's the only White Rhino I've ever seen. That one in that despicable Craven the Hunter movie.
That's
The
hilarious.
nigga had a fucking he had a backpack full of juice that he would plug himself up or he'd unplug himself up so he would turn
He
in
reversed Bane. So Bane was getting the juice pumped into him.
right.
He was getting like human juice
Right,
pumped
yeah,
into him.
like what? Dog.
Okay, 1 to 10, what was that movie? Craven.
I give it a 4. I give it
It
a
wasn't
4.
bad.
I give it a 4, bro.
Okay, all right.
Because the girl got the tarot cards from her grandmother. She finds the dude that got mauled by the lion, puts the card in his pants, pats him on the ass, and tells him good luck. He comes back 20 years. This nigga's old. She's old. Here's your card. Oh, my grandmama gave me this card, but I need the stuff that you gave me. She like, I just can't be like he's a fucking fiend. He turned into a fiend.
It was witchcraft though.
Same difference. You can be a fiend on witchcraft.
Okay.
Think about it. That's how to get what they say. Don't eat when your girl's on the rag. Don't eat the spaghetti.
That's crazy. Shout out to Voltron. That was, I never heard that until like after high school.
I heard that from MF Doom, bro.
That's nuts.
He said, "Don't let her father. Don't eat the ragu when she's on the rag, dude, or some shit like that." Hey,
That's wild.
MF spit. Yeah,
That's
I
a
was like,
wild bar.
what? It makes sense though.
That's a wild
Never
bar.
let her.
Rest
Never.
in peace to the
You feel
man.
me? Never let. Never.
That's crazy.
They barred it up, but yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Craven was trash. And you know
that's
what's funny that
crazy.
you say that? Uh, Buddy was in 28 days later or 28 years later.
He was. He was also in Kick Ass. You never saw Kick
Never
Ass
seen.
1 or 2?
I know of the film, but never watched it.
Okay. He was a Quicksilver in the Avengers movie.
That was him.
With that terrible accent. You weren't expecting that.
That's what I was like, yeah, we gotta recast this nigga, man. He's not. That was it. Everybody gets a test run. If you do good, you get another. You get another character. If you do bad,
They
they
killed them all.
kill you off and then they typecast you. How he go from being He went from being Quicksilver to Craven.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's C level to fucking whatever level Craven is, right? Seems like Ron Reynolds made a jump, and he switched universes for real, for real. But it went from being Green Lantern to Deadpool.
So 1 to 10, Green Lantern was what?
Horrible. Horrible. But like this, I used to think that the Ghost Rider films were trash.
I've only seen the first one.
Okay.
I didn't bother with like Vengeance,
Right.
Spirit of the
Yeah,
Vengeance or something.
You know, it's him and the partner. The partner's on the horse and he's on the bike. Yeah. I used to work at a Mexican club, and like after people would come in, you search them. We had this hallway, and there was TVs all down the hallway, and that was the only movie that would play all night, bro.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
It's okay.
So,
If it comes on TNT, I'll check it out.
if I'm a little biased because I was forced to kind of see it for, eons, cool. But I would rather watch Ghost Rider than
It's okay.
watch Green Lantern.
They're both, to me, they're both movies that got like a little rewatch value. No, like if it's on TV, I would watch it.
But it's never on TV. It's like the Punisher movies.
It comes on USA sometimes.
They're never on TV.
Which Punisher movie?
The OG ones, like the 08.
There's two of them.
The Warzone joint and the other one.
There's two of them.
Both of them, because they got two different actors.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this nigga Frank Castle can never keep the same face.
They got the guy that played in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Okay.
And what else was he? He was Raiden in the second Mortal Kombat, the OG Mortal Kombat. He was the second Raiden. That's the dude that played Punisher.
Okay.
Both Punisher movies was cool. They was alright.
I mean, after you seen the show,
John Travolta was the bad guy.
Yeah.
In one of them.
Yeah. You also got to have decent bad guys. If John Travolta, Grease, Pulp Fiction.
Is this how we're doing John Travolta? John Travolta cool. He a cool actor. Don't do John Travolta like that. He got some hits.
I'm pretty sure he does. I can only think of
Grease is it.
Yeah, not in my mind.
Be cool.
What's it? End of Earth or End of Tomorrow, whatever the fuck. He had it was like the aliens that had the dreadlocks and they had breathing tubes up their nose and shit.
You a tough critic, bro. Now John Travolta.
The only movie I genuinely like John Travolta in that comes to mind is Pulp Fiction. Grease was first. That ain't had nothing to do with us, bro.
Okay. John Travolta movies.
Yeah, Babylon, Earth, or End of Earth, or something like that. It came out like late '90s. It was trash.
Savages.
Never heard of it.
That's tough. Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Okay, with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's Denzel's movie. That ain't him. He's a sidebar character.
You're...
I ain't gonna lie to you. That movie could have been like
Swordfish
with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Halle Berry was on a downtrend at that point.
Face Off
with Nicolas Cage. That was goofy, but it was cool. That was like what, mid-90s?
For all the moms out there?
No. Hell no. I'm definitely not falling for the Michael.
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction's a classic. Can't lose.
You a tough critic, man. Grease, Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah, got nothing to do with me. I'm not into that.
You are.
Buddy that play, I think Buddy that
Swordfish got Oscars.
So,
yeah, you can't. I can't even let you like.
I mean, I'm still gonna talk. I'm still gonna downgrade him. You know, he did his thing, but it ain't not my thing. Not my cup of tea. But Buddy that played Gore in the Thor movie, and he played what's his name in American Psycho. I think he's a better actor than John Travolta. Batman.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale's a better actor than John Travolta.
Christian Bale is a better actor than John Travolta.
Okay, that's just my opinion. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, you can name some movies. Yeah, you gonna be like, that makes
No,
sense.
I agreed with you. Christian Bale is a better actor than John Travolta, but I'm just saying John Travolta is like,
He's iconic in his own.
yeah,
He's like a bootleg Sylvester Stallone.
they're two different genres. Sylvester Stallone is an action hero.
But he played in. Yeah, he did. But
John Travolta's like,
drama.
yeah,
Yeah,
like white people humor.
you said it right there.
Like,
Says it all. Hey, as they say, Negro humor always escapes me. Yeah, some white people humor. I'm not
feel
gonna
it.
lie, it goes over my head too.
I
Like
feel
I've never seen American Pie.
it.
Never seen it.
There's a bunch of them,
The
but
original.
it's a cult. Those are like cult classic
I
movies.
didn't get like what's the concept? Him screwing the pie?
No, it's like uh
But that's what he
it's
did though,
like
right?
it's like one of the movies where it's like growing up. Like the
So you fuck a pie.
if I had to no
That's
no
part of
the
growing up in the
seed
culture, huh?
the seed the whole reason why he fucked the pie is because his one of his friends was like it takes place in high school. He's like, yo, what's having sex like?
He
And his
said
friend said it's like warm apple pie.
pie.
So then he went home. His mom just make the pie.
You see how this shit don't cross over? Could you imagine going home? And then this thing, this is a black household,
Respectfully,
a
everybody
Hispanic
has their
household.
own.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
divulge, but
Yeah.
everybody has their own coming of age story with
So
discovering
what's the
themselves
black
and
version of American Pie? Is
house
it
party.
the classic one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I came up with that fast, but that's honest. Yeah, house party.
House Party or Class Act?
It's the same
Same
thing.
difference?
Yeah. By house party. Huge
Forget
fan, by the way.
yeah, forget John Travolta though. We
It's
ain't
probably
worried
one
about
of my
him.
favorite movies.
House Party. Very influential for sure on the culture. Can't have house party like that no more.
Met him at the corporate slave plantation.
You met kid. Remember you took pictures on the thing.
Yeah, super dope.
Oh.
But watch American Pie, honestly.
Well,
The first three, and then after that, leave it alone. Then it turns into like Bring It On. How there's like 8 of them, and it's like why are there 8 of these? But the first three
Bring It
American
On.
Pies
Bring It
are
On. Who was in Bring It On?
the cheerleaders.
Dwayne Wade's husband. I mean Dwayne Wade's wife.
Yeah.
And what the fuck is her
Spider-Man's
name?
girlfriend.
Yeah,
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's
thank you. Yeah, yeah.
girlfriend. Yeah.
I was trying to think of her name. I'm like, I don't know
Elijah
her bitch name,
Dushku.
bro. She
Fire.
was in Civil War. You see Civil War?
Pressure. Huh?
Did you see Civil War?
What's that?
It came out like maybe the past year or so.
Oh, what kind of American are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Bro, we coming up on 100 episodes. We talked about that
Okay.
already.
I'm just saying. If you
And
seen
we talked about what states we would be from.
that's
I'm
right.
this type of American, sir. I'm Texas American.
Well, they succeeded in that film, so you might get blasted for that one.
Nah, he didn't like their accent.
That's why he smoked Buddy. I mean, Buddy is snitched on himself.
That situation wouldn't happen for us.
Where you from, nigga? Where the fuck you from?
Yeah.
Don't
Move
talk,
on,
yeah,
civilian.
you
You know what
feel
I
me?
mean?
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
talk to
that
me.
situation
You
would
feel
have
me?
went down.
Don't
For us.
freeze, right?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah, yeah.
freeze, yeah. That man, and he'd be like, you know what? I like them niggas. What'd you say? Nothing. Go ahead, buddy. No problem.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me see that AR real quick. Damn, this thing is nice. Make it on the fucking ground. Take off that gear. Lay in the mud. Matter of fact, get in the ditch with them bodies you was just doing,
I would
bro.
have turned into the ultimate patriot in that scene. from Nevada.
From Nevada.
Red state. I bleed red, white, and blue, buddy.
What state am I from?
My
I'm
favorite
from
animal
all
is the
50.
eagle. The bald eagle, sir.
What video did I see? It don't matter. What we on?
Tyler Perry supposedly had a secret marriage in Italy.
Oh, when was this?
And
Recent?
yeah. It was
But-
crazy that happened, and then the following day he gets charged with sexual assault allegations.
Oh, he's smart. Hey, I'll
It
give
made
him
me
this.
think of the Boondocks. You remember the Boondocks episode where he was trying to get at Granddad? Yeah.
But hey, I'll give him this. He out the country. Now, will Italy extradite him? Time
No,
will
he
tell.
back.
He back?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
hey man. Yeah, that's right. Cause he over here dropping the BS divorce sisters and stuff.
His $260 million lawsuit.
Yeah, dog.
Uh,
Hey Tyler, man, can you make a show or a movie? It don't even have to be real. You can make you an animated, fictitious film about a black family that's happy, that's doing good, not a lot of drama, not a lot of BS. Please.
the actor Dixon, last name Dixon, says that
Oh yeah, the
Tyler
white
Perry.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was staying at his house and he
No,
made
no. He said
advances to me.
he offered him a role in the Oval, some TV show.
Yeah, the
And
Oval's
then he
crazy.
invited him to his house.
The Oval's basically what's going on right now, except if Donald Trump had a black wife. Like
Killing
if Donald
people.
Trump and Michelle were, if it was Michelle Trump instead of Michelle.
I'm weak. I can only take so honestly, like now you want to talk about movies I can only take so much of.
Right.
Tyler Perry is like the movie version of Mary J. Blige.
Say it one more time.
Tyler Perry is like the movie version of Mary J. Blige.
No more pain, huh?
Like he makes movies that cater to like single black women, scorn single black women. Like
Delusional single scorn black woman.
yeah, like your man cheated on you,
Did he?
throw grits on him, that type stuff.
Oh, grits on a nigga.
Yeah, that was why did I get married? She threw the grits on him. Drown him in a bathtub, blah 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 blah.
So he don't like black men. That's what it is.
Once again, I can only take so much of Tyler Perry movies. Like I've only seen a few. Alex Cross was.
Oh, that was him. I thought that was like I thought they CGI'd this nigga's face on somebody else's body.
That's hilarious.
Cause it's like there's no way we're taking you to be someone's
I've
action hero, bro.
I've always had like respect for him because like he started his own like
Of course, yeah, we gonna
like black entertainment company,
but you
black
know,
actors, but I always thought he was a weirdo because the Boondocks pointed that out, and I always like before the LGBTQT had become so prevalent, like he was already dressing up.
the force was strong with this one.
Facts. The Medea character, like I didn't know why that people thought that was like so funny.
Because they like to see dudes do that type of stuff.
Like my
Think about
mom,
it. He's the ultimate.
like my
He's
mom
the final boss.
loved. I'm not even just going to just point my mom out, but I knew lots of
Yeah,
people that loved the Medea character,
right.
but I wasn't on that. I was like,
He's the final boss. Big
It's
Mama
not-
is the second level. No, I'll take that back. Big Mama is the first level. Eddie Murphy. No, I'll take that back.
Eddie Murphy and what?
Eddie Murphy and the Clumps. That's like a mini boss, and then like you fight like three of them, and you fight the whole family type shit.
But does that count? Does the Clumps count? Because he played a family.
Play the family.
It's not like he was like
Okay,
signaled
right.
in on one
You're right.
character.
You're right. I'll be nice. I'll be fair.
Yeah.
So
like he played like 9 people.
Big Mama.
And what's crazy is Eddie Murphy didn't just do that in the Clumps. In Coming to America,
the barbershop.
Kunta.
Right.
Yes, buddy, Kunta. He played a whole Jewish man. The funny thing is, I didn't even know that till I was like years later. I was like, wow.
Hey man, that's smart. Think about it. I'm getting You're getting paid for every character. So if I shoot the whole film, why am I? I don't need to send this Jewish guy this this check.
Facts. So what are your thoughts on Tyler Perry in the whole situation? Do you think he did it?
I'm gonna keep real with you. I don't care what he did because I know he ain't do it to me. I just find it interesting that it's, you take. They always go after black men in twos or threes. Okay, you got R. Kelly, you got Mr. Cosby, you got Bill. Now you
R.
getting
Kelly did
Diddy.
that shit. I don't think Bill did that shit. Continue.
Okay, now you can get Diddy, and then now there's
Diddy did that shit, but that the Diddy one is like a wormhole of itself.
yeah, that's a whole iceberg
Just just when I think I understand the situation, I'm like, nah, I don't.
industry.
That's a sick industry.
It's
I
a,
hope we don't ever go down those dark corridors.
we get invited to a party in Southern Highlands.
That's nuts. That's
You
nuts.
go in, knock on the door, and they're like, "What's the password?" Shit, baby, what? All right, come on in.
That's wild.
You walking
I
in.
don't ever want to be in those types of situations.
Look, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I just came to see the architecture and leave. I'm not here for the extracurricular. At least I respect the parties. They be like, all right, boom. When it hit a certain time, that's when freaks come out. At least everybody's all like demure and like warming up, and then like
Demure is nuts.
10 o'clock hit, and then shit just go left. You feel me? People walking around. Hey, I need to have that timer on my phone so we can get up out of here.
That's wild.
Look, it was good seeing y'all.
That's wild.
Hope y'all have a great evening.
That's wild.
I'm out. We're out of here.
I wouldn't even want to go to those parties.
You wouldn't want to go?
Nah.
Because you don't want to be the thought of, oh, you was up in there and people. What would it be?
The fact that ketamine was put in the baby oil, not that the whole thing is nuts because like it's not like I go to people's houses and it's like, oh, let me use your baby oil. Like that's that's so strange. Like it would be like a weird occasion where it's like, oh, I'm a little ashy. Do you have
Some lotion.
some? Yeah, 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 yeah. But if someone handed me some baby oil,
Yeah, put this on.
see now
What
I'm
if a nigga,
skeptical.
what if a
See
nigga had
now I'm
like a
skeptical of
night
that.
table and he had like just
That's I need to
baby
leave.
oil, mints, gum,
That's wild.
like the little bottle of water that comes.
That's wild. You're talking about like a full service, like when you go to like a
Hotel.
fancy bathroom and the guy's
Yes.
there and he's like, "Do you want some
Mints?
cologne, mints, shoe shine?"
We got those
But
them
you're talking about the drug version.
the Listerine strips.
Those work. That's a
But we're
terrific product.
we're talking about the
But I know it should.
they talk
But that's
about
wild. That makes me skeptical. Things like that make me not want to go places. Like between that and the Travis Scott concert, when people were just randomly getting injected, we covered that, bro. We're a good podcast. People
they
were
was
at the
injecting folks.
people were at the Travis
They
Scott
didn't
concert.
they didn't put that on the Netflix thing, did they?
3 people just randomly got people just randomly had a syringe and were sticking people.
Oh, okay. Well, I know
So
I'm
that
not.
makes me skeptical. I'm saying shit
I
like
get
that
you.
makes me
Yeah,
skeptical of those situations. Like I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to
a crowd.
like a crowded event because if
Give
somebody's
me
sticking me with something, I'm gonna punch everyone.
facts.
Yeah.
I'm kicking. I'm aiming for all knees, side, front.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna be walking.
But then that makes me skeptical of baby oil. So then it's like if you go to someone's house and
We gotta do a skit, bro. Like
and
he's
they're
going
like,
shopping and going through the aisles.
because I've never known anyone that just uses baby oil. Like as a kid, my mom used to put baby oil in
And you
the lotion.
black people mixed up.
Yeah, you put it
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
lotion. But if anybody just handed me
And to
baby
you,
oil, it's weird.
first of
'Cause
all, who has a random bottle of baby oil just nearby?
well, I
That's
assume black people have them because, like I
yeah, but
said, my
that's in like
mom
a
used to put it
house.
in the lotion. But like if somebody was just like, yeah, here's some baby oil, in my mind I'm like, it's probably
Now
got ketamine in it.
It's ruined the
This
experience.
got a whole tranquilizer in it.
Hey Diddy, man, you devious, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
That's next level. Like
you're
he's
devious,
like, yo,
sir.
he's like, yo, I'm gonna make sure this shit works. Like people allegedly said Bill Cosby was putting pills in their drink, but
But they knew. They knew.
I don't.
They knew.
I told you, I don't think he did this shit.
I don't
I
think
think
he did
he
it,
was
but I think they
prestigious,
knew.
and people were like, he was like, you want to party, and they were like, yeah. Now with that Diddy shit, I'm kind of leaning towards that too. I'm starting to think like, yo, the Freakniks were just extra freaknicky at the Diddy shit.
It just makes me think twice about "I'll be missing you." It's like it has a twisted meaning. Like it's like, yeah, it's for Diddy, but I mean,
That's
yeah, it's for
crazy.
Biggie, but it's like,
You burnt out.
dog, it has some underlining meanings.
Burnt out.
Every step I take,
That's nuts.
this nigga Diddy's walking like the Burger King Sneak King type shit, creeping
That's
up on people.
crazy.
Bruh. Every move I make, this nigga grabbing a nigga by his shoulders and shit. Yeah, I can see that shit happening. I can see. Pause. I don't even want that. Next subject. Please. No Diddy. No Vaseline. No. Hey, we went from no Vaseline to no baby oil. Well, it's gonna be no lotion. Ashy Larry making a comeback.
Yeah, that's wild.
Bitch, I'm ashy. So what? No, I'm not ashy by any means. Very moisturized, highly hydrated.
That's pretty much it for this episode. Is there anything you want to tell people at home?
Make sure y'all tune in to the Twitch channel because it's up.
We're streaming Marvel Rivals,
among other things, but Marvel Rivals is the main.
That's Magneto, and that's the sword that Ted says he nice with now.
What's Mag?
To the top with the sword.
That is him. Let's see how many Lord characters. I don't have any of them.
Storm?
I stopped using it.
Venom?
Venom's not on there.
He's not. Well, follow us at the Black Man Can't Jump podcast. Follow FAUX_REELZ. Fly Kid Nick, no spaces. If you're interested in one of the Black Man Can't Jump jerseys, $29.99.
We got 3 left. Get your chance.
Did you want to shout out our sponsors?
West Coast Slingshots. That's all I got right now.
B-Dub.
Oh, B-Dub.
Mark Augustine.
Yeah, if y'all see the commercials, definitely check them out on their social media pages. DM them if you're looking for some work. I forgot to bring them today too. Now I think about it. It's like one of the few episodes we didn't have it.
Okay. Well, that's it for this episode. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Stay black.
Stay away from the Middle East. Avoid international travel
at all costs.
Ah!
Perfect. Hey, this finna be. Let's go. Supermax.